Now next question is, which of the following is true about the trapeziums to construct it? Okay, so for this, the one pair of the side, it is saying that one pair of opposite sides of a trapezium should be parallel and unequal share should be given. Okay, that is not the case, because if diagonal is also given to us, we will be able to make it. Two non-parallel sides should be given. It's also not necessary. Okay, so none of these should be the correct answer for this. Okay, now the next, monthly salary of a person is 15,000 rupees. The central angle of the sector representing his expenses on the food and house rent on the pie chart is 60°. Okay, now we are supposed to figure out the amount what he spends on the food and the house rent is. Monthly salary of the person is given to us, which is 15,000, correct? Now, and the central angle is given to us, which is 60°. So what we can do, we can easily solve this question. Since the monthly salary is given to us, and central angle is also given to us, which is 60°. And to figure out the central angle, the formula what we are using, the particular section, okay, the sector angle, amount is spent on food by the total amount what he had, his monthly salary times 360. Okay, that we need to do. So for that, what we can do, central angle, which is given to us 60. Okay, 60, we can multiply it with his monthly salary, which is 15,000, divided by 360 we can do. So if we are going to solve it like this, we will be getting 2,500. So the amount which he spent on food is 2,500. Now the next question. The sum of the digits of the two-digit number is 12 if the new number formed by reversing the digit is greater than the original number by 54. Okay, find the original number. We are supposed to figure out the original number over here. Okay, the sum of the digits of the two-digit number is already given to us. So suppose if we are going to take the two digit as x and y together, so sum of the two digit is given to us, which is x plus y, which is equals to 12. Okay, this is the first equation we can take. Okay, now the number which is gonna be formed. So the number what we are going to take is gonna be what? 10x plus y, where y is gonna be the unit place digit and x is gonna be the tens place digit, correct? So after reversing the digits, the number what we are going to get, that needs to be what? 10y plus x. Correct. And according to the question, it is given to us the new number formed by reversing the digit is greater than the original number by 54. Okay. So the original number, the new number is this 10y plus x. Okay. Which is greater than the original number, which is 10x plus y by 54. So when we are going to solve it, we will be getting 10y plus x minus 10x minus y is equals to 54. We will be getting 9y minus 9x is equals to 54. So the value of y minus x we are going to get as 6. Okay. And x plus y is already given to us, which is 12. So x plus y is equals to 12. And here we can write it as y minus x. Okay. So if we are going to add both the equations, so x plus y minus x is equals to 12 plus 6. So x got cancelled out. 2y is equals to 18. So the value of y we are going to get as 9. If the value of y is 9, then x needs to be 12 minus 9. So the value of x we are going to get as 3. So the number what we are going to form is gonna be 39. Okay, the original number is option B, which is 39. Next question is like, which property of a rational number is shown by the following statement? 3 by 4 times 4 by 5 times 7 by 3 is equals to 3 by 5 times 4 by 5 times 7 by 3. That is the associative property of multiplication, which is option C. Next is the length, breadth, and height of a cuboid are in the ratio which is 1:2:3. If they are increased by 100%, 200%, and 200% respectively, they then compared to the original volume, the increase in the volume of the cuboid will be. Okay, how much volume is gonna be increased? That the question is asking for. Okay, so that is very simple only. Since they are already given into the ratio, we can figure out their volume. 1:2:3 is the ratio of their length. Okay, so if this is the ratio of their length, so L we can take as X, B we can take as 2X, and H we can take as 3X. So their volume needs to be 3 to the 6, 6X cube. Correct. Now the new L has increased by 100%. Okay, so increased by 100%, which means L plus L. So it becomes what? 2L. Now the breadth, new breadth, increased by 200%, which means the breadth plus twice of breadth. Okay, it has increased by 200%. So B plus 200% of B. Okay, so it becomes what? Which means it has increased by 200%. Yeah, it is already 2x. No? Yeah. So it becomes what? 6b. Now height becomes what? It is already 3x we have taken it. Okay, so it has increased by 200% of 3x. Again, so that will be 6x. So it becomes what? 9x. Okay, so according to this, the volume what we are going to get is 2x times 6x times 9x. Okay, that gives us 108x cube. So the question is asking how much it has increased to 108 minus 6. We will be getting 102x cube. So then compared the increase in the volume of the cuboid will be. Okay. So increment is what? 102 out of what? 6. So when we are going to solve it, so we will be getting 17 times it has increased. Next. In an examination, A got 10% marks less than B, B got 25% more than C. Okay. And C got 20% marks less than D. Okay, and if A got 360 marks out of 500, then the percentage of the marks got by D was, we need to figure out the marks got by D. Okay, so according to this, A got 10% marks less than B. B minus 10% marks. Okay, whatever the marks B had got. Okay, and if we are not going on that, so the only information which is given to us that A got 360 marks out of 500. So if we are going to solve this, so we will be getting 72%. Okay, A already got 72%. That is that we already know. Okay, and A, according to the question, A got 10% marks lesser than B. Okay, so for this, what we can do, A got 10% marks less than B. So B got 10% more than A. Okay, so if we are supposed to figure it out like this, we can do it in that way as well. Okay, but since A got 10% less than B, which means A is 90% of B. Whatever B has gained, so A is 90% of B only. And we know A scored 360, so 360 divided by 0.9 if we are going to do. So we will be getting the score of B. So the score of B we are going to get as 400 marks. Okay. Now if we are going to calculate the marks of C, so C got 20% marks lesser than D. And B got 25% more than C. Okay, so B will be 125% of C. So B needs to be 1.25 times of C. Okay, B is what? 400. So 400 divided by 1.25 we are going to do. So we will be getting the marks of C. So C is what? 320. C got 320 marks. Okay, and C got 20% marks lesser than D. So which means C needs to be 0.80 times of D. Correct, and C is what? 320. So 320 divided by 0.80 is equals to what? D. So when we are going to solve this thing, so D also got 400 marks. Okay, so now the question is saying, then the percentage of marks obtained by D was, okay, how much marks D is obtaining? So 400 by 500 times 100 we need to do. So if we are going to do it, so we will be getting 80% marks. So D got 80% marks. Next. A student represents his score in mathematics, statistics, and economics in a pie chart. The central angle for mathematics is 120 degree, and he scored 96 in statistics and 84 in economics. The central angle for statistics is what? Okay, so the central angle for mathematics is given to us. Okay, and the score for statistics and economics is given to us. Okay, we are supposed to figure out the central angle for statistics. Okay, so okay, so as we already know, central angle for mathematics is 120 degree. Okay, and that central angle should equals to 120 degree by is equals to whatever the marks he obtained in maths by total marks times 360. Okay, so we can divide it by 120 by 360 will equals to marks in maths by the total marks. So we are going to get it as 1 by 3. Okay, so the total marks would be thrice of marks in mathematics. Okay, now he scored 96 in statistics and 84 in economics. So when we are going to make their total, we are going to get as 180. So the score in mathematics, the marks in mathematics needs to be whatever the total marks minus 180. Okay, that we can do. The marks in mathematics needs to be total marks minus 180. And total marks are what? Thrice of mathematics minus 180. So minus thrice of marks in mathematics is equals to minus 180. So minus 2 times of marks in mathematics is equals to minus 180. So the marks in mathematics should equals to what? 90. If the marks in mathematics is 90. Okay, then we know the total marks needs to be thrice of that. So total marks needs to be thrice of 90, which means 270. So the question is asking about the central angle of statistics. So the central angle of statistics would be the marks in statistics is what? 96 by 270 times 360. Okay, so if we are going to do that, so we will be getting 96 times 360. We are going to get it as 128 degrees. Okay, option B.